Flat Earth British, Martin speaking. Hiya guys, good to see you. I made a post a day or two ago concerning Mr. Thriven Survives video concerning this Encyclopedia America, which mentions the dome over Antarctica. Now, it's been mirrored by these people I've seen in the sort of Brazil and foreign country Flat Earth channel. I'll put a link in the descriptions box. Never seen them before. I discovered it today. Had a link on my Facebook of my friend William the Conqueror. Have you seen this? Yes, indeed I have. But I thought it would go viral. This is evidence to the dome in black and white, and it's in a official American sort of sponsored by the military type of magazine or book, and it's an entire paragraph devoted to it, so it cannot be a printing error. What we need is another copy of this. The Encyclopedia Americana, Volume 2, 1958, before the Antarctic Treaty and the Apollo missions. Okay, guys? Now, this is the book, so it's a nice little book, Encyclopedia Americana. And then she goes through a little bit, yeah? And then she gets to Antarctica. This is the riddle. These flights proved the inland area to be featureless in character, with a dome at 13,000 feet high at latitude 80 south. Blurred there for me. That's better. And between the 80th and 90th latitude south. So why the hell would it say these flights proved the inland areas to be featureless in character, with a dome at 13,000 feet high? Oh, there it is, black and white, guys. So it's either a printing error, a ruse, or they're telling the truth. So which is it? It's intriguing, isn't it, guys? There it is in black and white. So I've been intrigued about the dome, but I've never actually in my psyche thought, okay, then we're in a terrarium and this is a dome over us. But I'm starting to think now, because of this, that there very well might be. You know, we just have trouble with the vastness of the size of our plane, don't we? And how could such a structure be so big and exist? Well, I can honestly say the plane, from my experience in life, is not that big. It's just not. Okay? So I want to just talk to you about something that has intrigued me. I had a link from a sub, actually, called mp3. Now, he does really cool videos. Yeah, yesterday he put up a video concerning the assimilation of the North American people. Now, it was quite alarming to myself. Now, the narrative in their history books is that we gave them blankets infected with smallpox and wiped them out using biological warfare, or we collected or killed all of the buffalo and their food source, and there's pictures available of huge piles of skulls from bison and buffalo. So they took their food source, they put them into reservations, often to be mass murdered for something as trivial as eating a stray cow, and then they were put into these assimilation units of the New World Order of the day. So what happened here, guys, is the New World Order of Europe finds a new world, and then we assimilate them into the Western collective away from their root. Now, this could happen again. There's more land out there, and I know there is. And when all of this goes, well, it wasn't the real estate's not going to be worth anything. It's going to make everything a little bit more different on this plane, isn't it? So more land, they'll go in if they're at the vanguard, and they will assimilate. But maybe not. Maybe we're just like ants compared to what's over the pond, guys. Cultural assimilation of Native America was an assimilation effort by the United States to transform Native American culture to European. The American culture between 1790 and 1920 is established Native American boarding schools for children were required to attend. Now, I have pictures of this, and they're really, really intriguing pictures. They show you them going in with their happy, tanned, smiling faces where they come off the plane into this Victorian, basically what looks like a prison or a workhouse, and then you see the westernization of them, and then they become really unhappy. Now, what you'll see is they start out North American, Indian little family here, and then after the assimilation is complete, these are the same people, guys. It's not good, is it? So there's another Indian family, westernized in their lovely Victorian garments. So these proud people in their own land were assimilated, and the ones that are left now are pretty much just American, aren't they? So let me see if there's any pictures of these Victorian assimilation camps. They were absolutely horrendous. This is one here. So they go in and they dress them up in Western clothes. There's one picture and they've got a globe in the classroom. Do these look happy? No, they're not happy. Does he look happy? No, he can't wait to get the hell out of there. Get me on my horse. This person's these eyes say it all. This person is a psycho. He's telling me the earth is a globe. I know it's flat. I'm on the plane every day. Plains of America. So there they are. This simulation is complete. They look quite oriental, don't they, by nature? But considering they came across the Bering Straits into America, the story goes, they are basically similar people to the Siberians. This is an intriguing photo here. Mass assimilation. So, as you can see, there's hundreds there, isn't there? And they've all been dressed in our garments and forced, through the New World Order of its day, to assimilate into our collective, our religious belief systems, our bullshit about the ball, when they know it's flat. And there's Krishna and Arjuna in the battle that changed the last civilization, maybe. Evidence for this is in the Indus Valley region, Mohenjo-daro and the rest, and you will see, look at them skeletons. Well, there's no evidence to say what race they are, just skeleton. Wow, that's one hell of a photograph. It's crystal clear from that time. More skulls, but there's a lot of cases where you will see a mass execution of up to 400. I know, what is his name, the American Civil War general? Sherman. General Sherman ordered a mass murder in the Indian Wars on a reservation of 400 people. There is a sort of commemorative stone to commemorate this event there today. So the assimilation of the North American Indian. So how do you feel? I know a lot of my subs are American. They're bound to know this stuff, you know. Old George Washington stated that he wanted to mass murder and wipe out all of the North American Indians, or the Native Americans, who were there a damn sight before the European settlers. The ruse of the Wild West, if I can call it a ruse, because by 1899 in my city, there were posters up for Buffalo Bill's Wild West Show, starring Sitting Bull. Oh, Sitting Bull? What, the Sitting Bull? From the Battle of Little Bighorn? What, he's doing circuses now with Buffalo Bill? Yeah, it went to every city around Europe, the Buffalo Bill Wild West Show, at the turn of the century, when actually this stuff was supposed to be happening. So, is the Wild West just a ruse, or was it really that bad? Well, going back into the late 1700s, I'm sure this laying down of new territory and expansion of a new continent. Bill's Wild West Show. Okay, now what an unbelievable thing this is. There's the posters for it. Came to my city where they would reenact like Custer's Last Stand at Little Bighorn. There's the sort of marquee, the circus tent, and here is the cast of the Wild West Show, which came to my city and all other British cities at the turn of the century. There's Buffalo Bill, a legend that he is, but considering he got on a boat with all those people and took all his gear with him and came across Europe, including Britain, it tells a different story, doesn't it? It tells a story of Hollywood of the day, permeating a false myth of the North American Indian, which is not true because they were assimilated into the Western collective. There's Buffalo Bill and his Wild West Show, and this guy next to him, this little fella here, Sitting Bull. Yeah, sold out a bit there, didn't he? What did Buffalo Bill give him to say, come across around the world and let's have a circus and pretend to have cowboy and Indian battles, shall we? Buffalo Bill said, whoa, 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 whoa. Back. I doubt it. He probably said, fuck off, Bill. So, the assimilation of the North American Indian by the New World Order of 1800. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Wild Bill. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. It's 12 minutes. Good shout last night. Shout from Patricia on Mark and Patricia's Secret Show concerning the Flat Earth Meet 2017. It's going to be on the 22nd of July 2017. There's other stuff coming up, and it's going to be a very exciting time for the Flat Earthers, especially this side of the pond. Things are going to be happening. Okay, guys. Anybody needs me, martinleaker7gmail.com. Okay, you can find my my email address on my about page on my channel anyway. Okay, anyone needs me, you know where I am. So I'm going to leave it at that. So that's what my vlog's about. I'm just showing you evidence that there is a dome, and also the ruse of the assimilation of the North American Indian. Okay. God bless you guys. Be good.